Many years ago in New York City, the New York City Transit Authority test ran double-decker buses from London. I don't know how many buses they had. There's a group that I belong to on Facebook that's all about buses and all about the New York City Transit Authority buses. And there's one gentleman there who's very prolific in his postings and photographs and knowledge. So I'm going to ask him. But I remember, in fact, I think I got to ride on one of those buses. They still use the double-decker buses now for tourists, so the top is open. But I think they were Leyland or British Leyland buses, and this was back in the 70s, if memory serves me correctly. They had double-decker buses that they were trying out in New York City with the possibility of buying double-decker buses and using it within the New York City Transit Authority. Well, apparently that didn't work out. For whatever reason, I don't know. So tonight I brought 3 sets with me to the club. I brought my I just love this set, my lovely London Underground set that I was going to run by itself. And I brought with me 2 sets of the New York City Transit Authority, the IRT division, A division. The number 4 train, which is an R-22, I just got it. And this is the first time having it out of the box and on the club layout. And I also brought the R-17, which is the number 5 train, also a Lexington Avenue line train, such as is the number 4 train. So I brought those 2. I just did a video with those 2 running, and this video is going to be what if. What if the New York City Transit Authority purchased or had test ran London Underground, the S-Stock trains, with the fleet of trains that they have now. So that's what this video is. I'm just going to run the both of them together. It's getting late, and I've been here since, 5:15? It's almost, what is it? Almost 11:30? I can't even see what time it is. Yeah, I'm right. Almost 11:30. So I want to get out of here. But I want to run these 2 together, and very slowly for that matter, and just have some fun. I hope that, I know I can post this on my HO groups on Facebook. I just hope that Eric French won't mind if I post this on the London Underground group page, considering there is a London Underground train in this video. So, all right, let's have some fun. Of course, they are not speed matched, and I often make fun of Bachmann product for being slow. This time, Bachmann is showing out the MTH. Every time you turn the lights way down in the club, the grade crossing bell just goes off, and it just rings and rings and rings. I'm just about pulling out the last strand of hair I have on my head. Well, I've slowed down the S-Stock considerably, and here they come. Bachmann should have shown MTH how to achieve end of train lights, tail lights. such as they have on this particular product and all of their passenger rail products. They have headlights on one end, taillights on the other end, just as I have on my Walther's subway sets, but I had someone custom do that for me. I don't know what the problem is with MTH that they couldn't do the same. Instead, they do directional lighting on the power car only. Boy, did that make sense. Well, that'll do it for tonight. I don't have sound on the S-Stock. I may eventually put sound on it, but there is sound on the MTH. Let's see. Single note horn, just like in the subway. I forgot that F3 shuts it off. That's what I just did inadvertently.
Next stop, Woodlawn, Jerome Avenue. Next stop, Utica Avenue.
That's a pretty far jump from Woodlawn in the Bronx to Utica Avenue in Brooklyn. But the station stop announcements are not in order, and it's not all the stations in the system either.
Next stop, Franklin Avenue.
All right, that's it. We've had some fun tonight. It took a while to get the video started because of my phone not being able to take a charge and maintain it. So it's done so long enough for me to record 2 videos, fortunately. So I hope that all that view these enjoy them. Minus my narration, if you want to call it that. Thanks, guys. Have fun with your trains.